More evidence are surfacing, and you will be shocked at certain people who pretended as if they were people of integrity, as if they were for justice for Mohbad, but what they were really into will shock you. There is this man called Pierce. He resides in the United Kingdom, and it seems the talk of this man here and there, how certain people had asked for money, how he had paid 10 million naira so far, spent it on justice for Mohbad at the beginning, how Mohbad's father also got some support on justice for Mohbad from this man, and the eventual breakup or break off of this man, and what he eventually got himself into. Was he working for Oba Gucci? Or is this man simply someone who wanted to insert himself? And they said he has a foundation, charity. It's a practice amongst majority Nigerians who are in the diaspora, particularly the UK, some in the United States, but most of those in the UK, they have picked on that, those European scam, Caucasian scam of charity, where I'm not going to go deep into this talk at the initial stage because of what you're about to hear. So, more evidence has surfaced. It will shock you. Those that you trusted, those that you felt were for justice for Mohbad, you'll be hearing a lot. It is a little kind of unsettling. It's also unsettling where you find people who are speaking in a certain way, acting in a certain way, but it's about what they want to get. How can this be? Some said, no, I was not against justice for Mohbad. I only asked for money. Like, I do understand that people need financial support here and there. But who is Mr. Pierce working for? Is Mr. Pierce working for Obaguchi? Who is working behind the scene to make sure that justice for Mohbad is not achieved? You will get to hear a lot of it. It is shocking. Now, in between these, you will find people who are going against each other, attacking each other, personal issues being brought forward, and if you're a deep thinker, it will make you understand the complexity, that human factor in everything. How many people are trying to distort, they are trying to manipulate, they are trying to kind of confuse people on what we should be focusing upon, which is justice. Well, since more evidence is being put out there, I think it is important for us to join together to know who and what. Let's get right into it.
Thank you, everybody. Thank you so much. There's no issue of attack here. Nobody is attacking anybody. Ọ̀rọ̀ pẹ̀lú àlàyé tí gbogbo wa bá fi ara balẹ̀ tá bá gbọ́ra wa yé ní kankan. Ibi tá ń lọ ò jìn, ibi tá ń yà ló pọ̀. Sọ̀rọ̀ mi yé yín sìn. Àwọn ìbéèrè mẹ́ta péré ni mo kàn fẹ́ béèrè lọ́wọ́ lady, just 3 questions. Inú mi á dẹ̀ lè dùn tó bá lè answer. Tó bá lè answer fine, but tó bá fail láti answer, kó má answer. Because kò sí gbogbo nǹkan tí PS ti ṣe, àtẹni tó fún lówó, àtẹni tí ò fún lówó, àti iye tó fún wọn tí ò sí ní ọwọ́ mi mo ṣe ń bá yín sọ̀rọ̀ at this present moment. Èyí tó jẹ́ òótọ́ mo mọ̀, èyí tó jẹ́ irọ́ mo mọ̀. At the appropriate time, the foundation that PS established will come out a press statement and say all of these things to the public. It's not going to be an easy, a closed door matter. As I speak, the money that you promised. Hold on.
Just wait. No. I mean, quick one. To know whether you are giving us a reliable information. Can you tell us the number of persons within which range, less than 10 or more than 10 so far that you have within your possession? Is it less than 10 or more than 10?
Papariano, like
Number,
that
just
will
number,
be added.
number.
Hold on. I have said it. We will create a time on Mo Pierce Foundation platform and reel out all of these things.
No, you said all
live.
the less than 10 or more than 10. Simple question. I know what I'm asking.
A lot of people are not on this justice program. Some of the people are not
No,
on this
that's
justice
not my
program.
question. That's not the question. Is it less than 10 or more than 10? Simple.
Okay, I have more than 10.
Okay, go on.
I have more than 10. Now,
Wow.
the issue is
Hold
this.
You prove it, though. If don't forget, if you
Listen, Papariano. Ẹni tí ó bá ní owó ẹ̀, whoever has money, and he wants to spend his money the way he wishes to spend his money, is that a problem?
No, we don't have a problem.
No.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
No,
absolutely.
People can use
Hold on. I'm coming to you, madam. I'm coming to you. Madam, I am coming to you. Okay. Now, the question I would like, let me just go straight to the question to madam. You said Mr. Olumuyiwa Adewumi is anti-justice.
Confirm. I confirmed it.
Hold on.
Confirm 100%.
What? Okay. So, can you tell the whole world what are those steps or things that he did that posts to you that this man is anti-justice? That's question one. Let me put all the questions so that I can answer all of them.
No, Chairman. Ẹ bèrè àwọn question lẹ́ẹ̀kọ̀ọ̀kan ẹ dẹ̀ bèrè ẹ lo Yorùbá ẹ fi Yorùbá bèrè lọ́wọ́ ẹni sùn dọ́kọ̀ ṣe lóṣù ó yà tó bẹ̀rẹ̀ tó question ẹ bèrè ẹ bèrè lọ́wọ́ ẹ fi Yorùbá bèrè question ẹ bèrè lọ́wọ́.
Okay. Mo bèrè pé ẹ pé ẹni yẹn sọ pé ẹni yìí anti-justice ni. Mo wá ń bèrè lọ́wọ́ yín pé kí ni àwọn nǹkan tẹ́ ẹ rí àti ìgbésẹ̀ tí wọ́n ti gbé tó dẹ̀ wọ́n sí kán gbé ìgbésẹ̀ yẹn tó jẹ mọ́ pé anti-justice ni ẹni.
Ẹ ṣe.
So bí mo ṣe mọ̀ pé anti-justice ni PS, ọjọ́ wo ni wọ́n lọ sí court tán lọ state fún tán council court tán tún táwọn àjọ nẹ̀ kó tó di pé wọ́n ṣe lọ yìí tí BJ fi jáde sọ̀rọ̀, that was September, maybe September 12 or around September yẹn ni tí mo lọlé fún holiday. PS pè mí, jẹ́jẹ́ mi ni mo wà lọ́dọ̀ BJ wá ní PS mú lẹ́tà wá fóun, ó ní lẹ́tà tí PS mú wá fóun, ó ní òun àti ọba pé the same thing ló wà lọ́wọ́ wọn, ẹ ti understand? Ó wá ń sọ PS dẹ̀ mọ̀ pé mo dẹ̀ máa ń gbèjà òun, bí PS ṣe pè mí immediately nìyẹn. PS sọ fún mi wípé ṣé gbogbo nǹkan tó wà nínú ní gbogbo nǹkan tí BJ sọ.
God protection ẹ tún bá wa tún sọ again ẹ lè bá a ṣe díẹ̀ sọ́dọ̀ pé máa yẹ everybody ẹ bá a tún sọ.
Ní September tán lọ sí court September yẹn èmi wà lé nígbà yẹn fún holiday. BJ jáde síta, BJ jáde, ó ti yé yín. So bí BJ ṣe jáde, BJ wá ń sọ̀rọ̀ nípa PS àbí tí gbogbo yín di etí yín fọ́ nígbà tí BJ sọ pé pé wọ́n mú lẹ́tà wá, pé the same letter tí kinní mú wá náà dẹ̀ ni ó wà lọ́wọ́ PS.
Ẹni sùn sẹ́yìn mọ ẹni tó mú lẹ́tà yẹn wá.
BJ sọ náà, BJ ní pé èèyàn kan ló mú wá mi mọ̀, ó ní ọba ló mú rán wọn, nǹkan tó sọ nìyẹn lórí show ẹ̀. So ó wá ní pé
mo sọ pé PS àti onípọ̀ ọba ló rán wọn.
ó wá ní same kinní tó wà lọ́wọ́ ọba náà ló wà lọ́wọ́ PS. Ó ti yé yín.
Báwo ló ṣe mọ̀ kó wà lọ́wọ́ PS? Báwo ni BJ ṣe mọ̀ kó wà lọ́wọ́ PS?
Bóyá mi ì mọ̀ bóyá ó wà lórí show ẹ̀ lọ wò ń bẹ̀ ní September last tán ṣe yẹn lọ wò lórí show BJ ó wà ń bẹ̀. So bó ṣàṣe sọ nìyẹn.
Ẹ̀yin kò gba Bukky Jesse gbọ́ bó ṣe sọ yẹn.
Èmi máa ń gba Bukky Jesse gbọ́ anything tó bá ti sọ mo gbà gbọ́ torí ó jẹ́ blogger tèmi máa ń gbàgbọ́ ń tèmi. So lẹ́yìn yẹn ẹ ti understand, lẹ́yìn tí BJ sọ mi ò pe PS, I did not call PS fúnra ẹ̀ ló wá pè mí instantly.
God protection. Sorry, I interrupted you. Somebody
You
said
will never
PS
ask me
told you
question.
all these
Ṣé bó ti
things.
ṣépè ṣé o ti ṣépè fún mi ní
God
ìsàlẹ̀ nígbàlẹ̀?
protection. Wait, somebody confirmed that PS also told him all this. So for them to confirm what you just said, that's why I said it. Yeah.
Okay, thank you. So bí mo ṣáà ṣe wá bí PS ṣe wá pè mí instantly nìyẹn. PS ní ó wá ní pé ṣé gbogbo nǹkan tí BJ ń sọ yẹn ó ní ṣé mo gbàgbọ́. Mo dẹ̀ ní èmi believe BJ 100% assurance. Mo ní ẹ sọ fún mi láàrin èmi àti yín pé irọ́ ni BJ ń pa. Ẹ má dẹ̀ gbàgbé pé nígbà yẹn BJ sọ wọ́n ní pé PS wọ́n ló fún Liam lówó. Ó fún Liam lówó níjọ́ birthday. Èmi ò dẹ̀ mọ̀ yẹn tẹ́lẹ̀. Bí mo ṣe wá sọ fún PS pé ṣé o fún Liam lówó àbí o fún Liam lówó? Ó wá lóun fún Liam lówó. Mo wá ní èlò wá ní ó jẹ́wọ́. Ó wá lóun fún ní 300,000. Mo wá ní why tó ṣe máa fún Liam lówó tó dẹ̀ mọ̀ pé torí Liam náà ṣe pa Mohbad. Mo ní láàrin èmi àti ẹ̀ mo ní ṣé òun ṣiṣẹ́ fún Liam ni. Ó wá ní rárá o. Ó ní òun ò ṣiṣẹ́ fún o. Ó ní nígbà tí pé Wùmí pé ọkọ ẹ̀ ti kú pé gbà kan wò kan. Mo wá ní PS mo ní ta ló ní ọmọ ọwọ́ Wùmí? Ó ti yé yín. Mo ní definitely mo ló léèyàn tó ń ṣiṣẹ́ fún. Ó ti yé yín. Ibẹ̀ ni PS ti wá sọ fún mi pé pé ṣé tó bá jẹ́ pé èmi náà ni pé ṣé mo lè gba irú ọmọ yẹn ni. Ó ní wọ́n sì máa gba ọmọ yẹn. Èmi ò fẹ́ dárúkọ anybody níbí báyìí you understand. Mi ò fẹ́ dárúkọ. Mi ò fẹ́ rí anybody fín. Mi ò fẹ́ dárúkọ.
Bí ọba sì máa bá ọ tán ẹ má tẹ̀ dárúkọ ọba pọ̀ nù ọba pọ̀ tó ń bẹ lórí.
Èmi ò tẹ̀ dárúkọ anybody. So ó wá ní pé wọ́n sì máa gba ọmọ yẹn. Ó ti yé yín. Ó wá nítorí nǹkan tó wà ńlẹ̀ yìí ni wọn ò ṣe gba ọmọ yẹn. Ó ní Wùmí dẹ̀ máa ṣẹ̀wọ̀n. Ibẹ̀ lèmi tí wọ́n mọ̀ pé PS ò ṣiṣẹ́ fún Wùmí ṣùgbọ́n ó ṣiṣẹ́ fún aláyé. Ó ti yé yín.
So bẹ́ẹ̀ ṣe believe pé those are the circumstances that we believe pé anti-justice ni ẹni.
Because we talk, Chiama, we talk deeply because he called me. PS called me by himself. PS máa ń pè mí dáadáa.
Boss production yẹn ní sọ̀nà chairman kí lẹ́yìn rí sọ sí ọ̀rọ̀ tó rẹ̀ sọ kí lẹ́yìn rí sọ sí ó yẹ sọ̀rọ̀ sí.
No, jẹ́ kí n béèrè questions mi tán so that màá dẹ́ lè wrap it up. I don't want to. See, that is
so that a máa clear lé tẹ́ ẹ bá lè fèsì sí máa fèsì sí ẹ lórí máa fèsì sí ẹni ọkọ lẹ́wọ̀n báyìí ṣé ẹ agree ṣé ẹ fẹ́ fèsì sí lé inú àbí ẹ fẹ́ fèsì sí lé.
Okay, jẹ́ kí n fèsì sí. Let me point out two things that will make me to put everything she has said inside gutter. Okay, number one, he said PS told her that he gave. That he gave 300,000 to Liam, right? But PS told her 3. She said 3. She said 3. She said 3.
Ìbò ẹ ló wà ń ta olórí burúkú alábẹ́ jóná olómi ìlú abẹ́ olórí burúkú olóko yamayama justice láṣẹ omi òbò ló ń dà justice láṣẹ oko ló ń dó olórí burúkú aláìníṣẹ́jú true justice òǹdókó nínú justice ayé ẹ ti bàjẹ́ ayé ẹ ti bàjẹ́ ayé ẹ olórí burúkú ìyẹn ti dún ayé ẹ ó ti tẹ̀ ìyẹn ti bá ti yẹ jẹ́ ìyẹn ti dá ọkọ ẹ ó ti domi abẹ́ olórí burúkú olóṣèlú olóko yamayama àgbàyà olóṣèlú burúkú ọmọ olóko jóná tí ó lọ dóko áńdì olóṣèlú áńdì onífẹ̀ẹ́ tó fẹ́ gbọ́ áńdì onífẹ̀ẹ́ ayé ti bàjẹ́ fẹ́rì ayé ti bàjẹ́ fẹ́rì ayé ti bàjẹ́ ìwọ ìṣẹ̀dálẹ̀ wà fẹ́rì ayé ti bàjẹ́ olórí burúkú olóṣì ọmọ olóbò òṣì oyọ lára olójẹ́kù máa dún áńdì olójẹ́kù máa dún áńdì olóbò òfò olè bọ́bà ta ẹsẹ̀ generation olórí burúkú olóbò ọjà olóbò òfò olùwọ́wọ́ ìjọba ayé ti bàjẹ́ olùwà tó kún nínú justice yẹn ti ta ká
ẹyọ kan náà sì
Òbò
lè
Andy
dá
olóṣì olórí
ìjẹ́ tó bá yẹ kò ní ó
Òbò
máa yẹ lẹ̀
Òbò
fún
Andy
ẹ.
olóṣì Òbò Andy ayé ẹ̀ ló máa bàjẹ́ olóṣì olórí
wàhálà burúkú tí a bá ṣe ká sí sọ̀rọ̀ bọ̀ pé kó máa ta yín lára ẹ̀sẹ̀
olórí burúkú
nǹka àṣírí tẹ ṣe ti lẹ́yìn ọ̀nì ẹ̀dùnkẹ̀ fún wọn aṣọ tó ní ẹjọ́ wọn lẹ́nu wọn aṣọre fẹ́yàn kan wọn àtòjọ́ fèlè wọn aṣọre fẹ́yàn kan gbogbo ẹni tó kù táṣírí yìí ò sí àṣírí yìí ṣì máa
Andy do ẹ àbí kò do ẹ kí Andy do àbí kò do ẹ lórí burúkú justice là ń ṣe olówó olóṣì olórí burúkú alábẹ́dó ní olóṣì ó bá ẹ wáṣẹ́ àbí kò bá ẹ wáṣẹ́ ó bá ẹ wáṣẹ́ Òbò Andy Òbò Andy
Andy is my boyfriend. Yes, I'm not hiding him, and I love him.
Andy justice for Mohbad.
Andy is my
Ọlọ́run á bá yín yanjú ẹ̀.
Andy is my boyfriend. Olóṣì Andy tó ń bú yẹn náà olórí burúkú àrùn kọ́ lóra fóònù ọwọ́ ẹ̀ fún ẹ̀ tó ń lo
Andy ó tún sọ fún mi Andy do ẹ ó tún sọ fún mi
olórí burúkú àrègbà tó máa ní àsẹ́ǹdì owó sí ẹgbẹ́ àti náà tó sẹ́ǹdì owó sí ẹ̀
ayé ti bàjẹ́ Andy do ẹ ó
orí lẹ́ṣẹ̀ náà ṣùgbọ́n sí yín ni orí lẹ́ṣẹ̀ náà.
Andy do ẹ ó tún sọ fún mi
owó yìí ní kẹ́ ẹ dáwọ́
fẹ́rẹ̀ òfin mi lówó rí o fẹ́rẹ̀ òfin mi lówó rí o mi ìtọ́rọ owó lọ́wọ́ lórí
ó sì
ìṣẹ̀lẹ̀
ní kájí bẹ́ẹ̀ yìí jókòó lánàá ṣé kí ẹ lè bá fẹ́ òun tó máa bọ́ tàbí kó lè lọ sí jáàmù.
ibi ló máa dá parí
Bí o lè tọ́ fún ọmọ ọ̀kọ́jọ́ máa bá àwọn fàákọ̀ alákẹ̀jọ́ like that kò bí ẹsẹ̀.
bó ṣe rí lábẹ́ fẹ́ rí ẹ wò bó fẹ́ rí Andy ló ń tó lórí burúkú ọmọ Andy ló ń tó lọ sí nínú
Ẹ̀rí tẹ́yìn náà bá ṣe ká àṣírí tó kéde pé kó máa ta ní lára.
olóṣì
Ẹ kàn án àtàkì ẹ̀ ni.
Madam, please, madam, please,
PS ló sọ
it's okay, it's okay, it's okay, it's okay, it's okay.
Chairman, ẹ má tún sọ̀rọ̀ lọ síbi ẹ̀ mọ́ chairman, don't go that route
I
again.
swear to God, but my papa ti sọ àmórí pàgbàlagbà ni okay whether you hate God protection or you don't like God protection I don't care. But ẹni sùúrù chairman mo fẹ́ sọ kọ̀kọ̀ God protection yìí náà ẹni sùúrù jàre ẹ calm down ẹni sùúrù àgbàlagbà ni wọn ẹni sùúrù ẹ fọwọ́ àgbàlagbà wọ ẹni tó bá já àgbàlagbà ẹ má jà mọ́ jìjà díjú ẹjọ́ nítorí Ọlọ́run ẹ já mọ́ tá à ń ṣe chairman mo fẹ́ kọ́kọ́ fún ni ṣé ẹ rí gbogbo ọ̀rọ̀ tó wà nílẹ̀ yìí ẹ lè dá gbogbo ẹ̀bí lé gọ́pù
ìwọ ti sì lọ láyìn ó sọ pé mi fẹ́ chairman
ti fẹ́ rí ẹ̀wọ̀ ẹni sùúrù jàre ẹ lọ fẹ́ lọ mú àtàkì yẹn lọ gbé gbọ́ PS ṣé pé gọ́pù tẹ̀sẹ̀ jáde nínú tí PS bá sọ fún wọn báwo náà ṣe máa mọ̀ pé èèyàn kan tó sí yín ẹni tí champagne sọ bí ọmọ ìyá pé ẹ wò ó sọ fún bẹ́ẹ̀ tí lè pàdé boyfriend ẹ má ṣe kámẹ́rà dá ẹjọ́ tó lọ
ṣé mo jalè ní ṣé mo jalè ní no
ó sọ ní ṣe bí tó sọ fún ló sọ
ẹ bá mi bèrè lọ́wọ́ ẹ ṣé mo jalè ní wọ́n bá mi wáṣẹ́ so for what I'm proud of that
ó tó sọ náà ló sọ kó parọ́ mọ́
that and I love Andy so much ẹ ló fẹ́ sọ I love Andy whatever they tell you about my Andy so big I love him deal with it God protection olóṣì mọ́kàn tẹ̀ jáde olóṣọ́gbẹ́ tó dàbí àwọn ọmọ ẹlẹ́yìn eléegun olóṣàbàtì
ọ̀pọ̀lọpọ̀ ìjẹ́ sẹ́yìn lẹ́ ló mọ̀ bú èèyàn kọjá Ọlọ́run ọba ló dá bẹ́ẹ̀ èèyàn mélòó lẹ́yìn lè dá ẹ má kù iṣẹ́ tọ́lọ́run ọba bá dá Ọlọ́run ló dọ́kọ̀ ẹ̀ bẹ́ẹ̀.
ó fẹ́ ṣàṣedànù láyé ẹ̀ ni tó fẹ́ ṣàṣedànù láyé ọjọ́ gbogbo ìtẹ̀dárúkọ mi máa ń pátá ikú òjìjà pa yìí tí mo ṣe kọ́kọ́ fún ìtẹ̀dárúkọ mi kò òjìjà pa gbogbo yìí.
I want to try to act like I'm God protection. If you have your question, God protection. My first question, ilé ni pé, kí ni nǹkan yẹn gangan tó motivate yín láti release gbogbo àwọn information yìí tó jẹ́ privacy ẹlòmíì? Ṣé ẹ fẹ́ defend díẹ̀ ni àbí nǹkan kan mi wà tẹ́ fẹ́ proof? Ẹ jẹ́ bá wa ṣàlàyé ibẹ̀ yẹn náà.
Good question.
pé kí ni mo ní wẹ́ẹ̀dọ̀ àti wípé alákọ̀ọ́kọ́ bóyá ọ̀rọ̀ yẹn ṣe jẹ́ lélẹ̀ mi ì rìkọ́ọ̀dù èèyàn bọ̀tẹ́ mi bá kàn ti ká pé anti justice ni èmi kàn máa sọ̀rọ̀ ni tán bá ti gbàgbọ́ kan believe tán bá dẹ̀ gbàgbọ́ kẹ̀kan filẹ̀ èmi àtẹ̀yàn kan lájọjọ plan ni ẹ̀ pé ká fi mọ̀ bóyá anti justice ni màá ṣe máa sọ dè ní mẹ́ta fídíò yẹn náà ó wà lọ́wọ́ mi náà mọ́mí Aníkìṣayà gan confam mọ́mí Aníkìṣayà náà wà lọ́wọ́ mi náà ṣe gbogbo yín lè dá voice Aníkì mà.
Aníkìṣayà wá sókè.
confam.
Lẹ́yìn gbá Aníkìṣayà sókè.
Ẹ gbé wọn sókè náà. Fídíò rẹ́kọ̀dì wọn wà lọ́wọ́ mi náà. bọ́kàn ṣe ń parọ́ ìlú kan yà mí lẹ́nu.
No, mo understand. I mean, more bit taking yẹn ti ń bọ̀. That's why mo fẹ́ try láti expand láti clear everything.
Ọ̀rọ̀ gbà mí o.
Ẹni sùn náà ẹni sùn náà. So,
mọ́mí àníkì ẹ má sọ. Mọ́mí àníkì mi ní parọ́, ẹ̀yin náà mọ̀ pé mi ní parọ́.
Protection. According to according to you, okay, somebody just came accused you, okay, to have received money from PS, and the person was not there when PS gave you money, right? But suddenly somebody just came accusing you that, saying that you collected money from PS, and then you respond to that person that truly yes, you collected money, right? Nǹkan tó ṣẹlẹ̀ nìyẹn àbí?
Kí lẹ sọ?
Èèyàn wá béèrè lọ́wọ́ yín bóyá ẹgbàá lọ́wọ́ PS ẹ̀dẹ̀ jẹ́ ó fẹ́ ní ìgbé ẹgbàá lọ́wọ́ PS.
Mo dẹ̀ jẹ́wọ́, mo ní mo tọrọ, mo lé mi ní mo tọrọ. You understand? Mo ní mo tọrọ owó lọ́wọ́ ẹ̀ ni.
Ìyẹn náà wà nù justice àmì.
Ẹni yẹn náà gẹ́gẹ́ ṣe justice ni. Ó wá ní kò rí.
So kí ló fà á tí the way tí ẹ̀yin fi kó gba àwọn informations àwọn privacies nǹkan tí ẹ̀gbọ́n sọ láàrin.
Ìdí tèmi náà ṣe wá bẹ̀rẹ̀, ìdí tèmi náà ṣe wá ń keep information ti ẹ̀ nìyẹn. Ó ti yé yín. Nígbà tó wọ́n keep evidence pé o fún mi lówó, èmi náà kúkú á ní èmi ò fẹ́ record ẹ tẹ́lẹ̀, mi ò dẹ̀ fẹ́ gbé ẹ síta.
Kí ni bí ẹnu nǹkan tí ó ti ṣẹlẹ̀?
Mo dé tún gbé. Mo tún béèrè lọ́wọ́ ẹ̀ pé ṣé o lọ fún yàn wá ní kẹ́nìyẹn sọ, wá ní kí n gba evidence lọ́wọ́ ẹ nìyẹn.
Well, all of this is still justice for Mohbad because we cannot close our eyes to these things. These things exist. We cannot pretend about it. We cannot say this does not exist. We cannot act like it is not real. It is for real. It is. Because this Piers man that inserted himself into justice for Mohbad, it seems somehow a lot of people don't like him. Some people like him. They like his money. Oh, it's not for justice for Mohbad. It's this, it's not for that. He said this, he said that. I do not really want to buy into if that guy is working for Elegusi or not working for Oba Elegusi. Not really. I think if that guy is to be efficient, although it is possible for someone to insert themselves into a movement, but I'm looking at it. According to this lady, that man said, even though she has not released any audio recording of that conversation so that it can be processed accordingly. Because she's saying, oh, the man said, it could be a man just talking and it's a common sense thing. A conversation is being made and she is trying to draw the man out, like, let me pull words. Because that's what that man said. I listened to what that man said. He said, we had a discussion, but it was not like this. It was not put this way. It was just a conversation where he had given his own thought about it. Personal opinion does not necessarily mean that it is the truth. It doesn't mean what you are insinuating is what it is. That could be his personal opinion. But for you to clarify that part, that this is true, that this man is working for Elegusi, then you must provide the conversation between both of you and then allow people, I'm talking of unedited, and allow learned people with deep understanding to now process it and say, okay, this is what this man said. Did he say, I am working for Elegusi? Or did he say, he said he will collect it? Anyone can say, they will take it back. They will take him back. As long as that child is for them. They will take it back. Common sense. They will take it back. What will you do if you were you? Will you take that child just like that? And they will take the child back. And Wunmi will go to prison. They will take that child. That does not mean that person is anti-justice. But one thing that they said that man did, which I think he did because of what happened between himself and Mohbad's father's brother in the US, Mr. Muyiwa. Well, according to Muyiwa, the man was directing them in such a way that was counterproductive to justice for Mohbad. Amuyiwa wants to be on top of the matter, to be in control, to be in charge here and there. I do understand. Everyone is being careful. Somehow, this guy left and started going to other platforms. Some people, one or two people know him as someone who had footed the bill at the onset. Someone had asked for money, and that's how this asking of money started. So people started sliding to his page, begging for money, begging up and down. Give me money, assist me. He said out of the thousands, maybe some handful he had given money to, such as this lady called something protection. She was part of those that took money. But she said the money is in her bank, but she's not returning it back to this man. She said she's going to return it to Mohbad's father. And people have said, okay. The thing is this. They said there are some people who you turned on justice for Mohbad because of money, whilst she stood her ground talking about justice for Mohbad regardless. Now, what is this thing about talking about justice for Mohbad or not? The part of Mohbad's father's action, even the host of this one, he had also talked about Mohbad's father, but he has not collected money that we know till date. Does it mean anybody that castigated Mohbad's father, his actions, does it mean that person is anti-justice or that person also collected money from peers? We have to be logical. It's not everyone that will align or think in the same direction. Some might say, don't let us blame the man. Some might say, let's blame his action. It is still the same journey of justice for Mohbad. There are those who will dedicate their time also to insult Mohbad's father because they are for war. Those people are there. But the thing is this, the transition from those that acted like they were in for justice for Mohbad, who slided into anti-justice, is the problem here. Yeah. And those who pretended they were for war, or let's say they are for war, trying to slide into justice for Mohbad to create chaos, they are also there. So that's why I think the confusion thing came into it. That's where it came into it. We have to be logical. The man paid certain money for this and that. Was he paying that money so that he can control the investigation or control or make sure that they don't achieve results or channel them to the direction that he wants them so that the matter will land on certain person's table? According to Mr. Muyiwa, they had listened to these peers. Let's say it happened and it created problems. Maybe he wasn't thinking about it that way. Or maybe it is intentional. According to him, the person that this man introduced them to, the peers guy, introduced them to, since he's the one footing the bill, the person he introduced them to, the police officer that introduced them to, they were expecting, that's Mohbad's father, and they were expecting the case to go to the next level, maybe to the desk of another powerful person. That's what they thought. But this man transferred it back. And to them, he brought it back to one of the departments, one of the branches of the police agency somewhere in Lagos there. And he said, imagine that he brought them steps backward rather than moving forward. And these are part of what caused the delay in this matter. But me, I think there are protocols, procedures that must be taken in cases like this. There are procedures, there are protocols. It could be that a case that happened in that particular region must start from that place to the top. Maybe that's how it is done. Like, no, you have to refer it back to. That is how it should be done. But we cannot erase the part of the manipulation of the Nigerian, a section of the Nigerian police on this matter. We cannot say they didn't do terrible things. They did. But at the end of the day, they took money, they did not take money. Who are for justice for Mohbad, who are not for justice for Mohbad? It is glaring. It is something that is there for everyone to see. Whoever is speaking against justice for Mohbad, your ears and your eyes will see, and you will hear, you will know that this person, what you're doing, what you're saying is counterproductive. This is not the way forward. It is easy. It is easy. It's just that some people were shocked. Oh, so you started speaking against Mohbad's father is because you took money. So I'm kind of thinking about it. Were they uncomfortable lambasting this Mr. Pierce? Thinking if they lambast Mr. Pierce, it means that they are for justice for Mohbad? Or because someone said, this person said, so all of a sudden that person is anti-justice? It doesn't work that way. It doesn't really work that way. No, not at all. It doesn't work that way. But about the man passing around details of money, who knows? Maybe someone else went and asked the man certain questions too. And the man trying to clarify and say, look, these are the people I gave money to. This is what I gave to them. Open hand, clear. There's nothing to hide. Why should I hide that I gave you money? Why don't you want people to know that I gave you money? I gave you. You asked and I gave you. But one thing that I have seen so far in all of this thing that has been happening is that, the police did not do the needful. If they had done the needful, there will be no need. Social media will only analyze and talk about one or two few things here and there. It would not have become this. Unfortunately, this is what it has become. It has become a social media thing. Investigators on internet and all of that because the police refuse to do the needful. So sad. Now, Mohbad is not alive. He's dead. He's not here. What a pity.